Hi, Jeff Big Daddy Wayne here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Big Daddy Knows, and Big Daddy Does Know. Now, for some of you, they consider me nothing more than a piece of white trash shit, an inarticulate, uneducated hillbilly. I want to just point out to you that this is not the case. Never was it more apparent to me recently than when I was at a Beverly Hills dinner party. Well, first they start with white wine and brie, and they chat about how awful Donald Trump is, and, the world is falling apart, and how they're doing their part to help everybody by caring. We care. We talk about these things. We're part of the national conversation. Talk. And I just remain quiet and listen because I realize a lot of these people are trust fund babies. They've never worked a day in their life. I like it when they start talking about, what do we do about the illegal aliens? I mean, who's going to cut your grass? Who's going to clean your toilet? Who's going to cook your food? For most Americans like me, we do. We do all those jobs. And of course, I was too classy of a human being to point out to them, aren't you really just exploiting these people? Aren't you just exploiting them? Why don't you pay decent wages, Anyway, this is the one that got me. And I remained quiet. I smiled, I would nod, raise an eyebrow, because one of these people might get me a job, and I need work, ladies and gentlemen. I'm suffering. I am truly suffering. I need to pay my pre-need at Forest Lawn. Here's the deal. One of the guys, they start talking and giggling, and he starts talking about his 98-year-old grandma. Now, like George Bush, the first president, was skydiving when he was 99 or something like that. I forget. And old people go up and skydive. I don't understand it. When I'm old, I just want to sit and drink and complain. That's what I think life should be about. So anyway, this guy starts talking about his grandmother's 98 years old, and she's taking hang gliding lessons. Can you believe this? Hang gliding lessons out like by Bakersfield. And they're all chuckling about this, and that she's in robust health, and she's doing hang gliding at 98, and she lost her false teeth. Something happened where her false teeth fell out. And they all giggled and laughed about that, because, of course, they're not poor like me. If my grandma lost her false teeth, she's going to gum for the rest of her existence. That's all there is to it. They just buy her a new pair of false teeth or have an illegal alien hired to chew for her, something like that. Anyway, I found this interesting. The guy starts giggling then and talking about his grandmother has loose bowels, and perhaps there could be some accidents as she's hang gliding. And I started thinking, that's awful. You should have respect for people. I mean, who wants to be walking around and get hit by a pile of shit from some old woman who doesn't have anything better to do? And then I started thinking about her, the woman, God bless her heart. She doesn't want to be embarrassed by shitting up in the sky, polluting the environment. She has no control over her bowels. What happens if she's doing this by Bakersfield? There's people that hunt out there. They're hunting ducks. And somebody shits on him and he blows her out of the sky. It's just a pair of withered arms come in on the hang glider. Maybe it's an overactive imagination. Maybe it's an observation of people that have nothing better to do than put their grandma on a hang glider at 98. I mean, the woman might be suffering from senility. Grandma, what do you want? I want hang gliding lessons. Maybe she's just saying that, or maybe he hated her grandmother. There's something Freudian in all this. A Freudian slip. And believe me, if she's hang gliding at 98, you could see her slip. Anyway, these are just thoughts at a Hollywood party and why I think people should do more than just care and talk about things. There should be some thought, some consideration about what's happening in our society. And I must admit, I'm selfish about this because I'm getting older. I'm getting letters from Forest Lawn, as a matter of fact. No, I don't want to go hang gliding. I think perhaps they could just park me in a car and just let me sit. And I understand Forest Lawn now has the $39 funeral. That's where you put somebody in a car in a tow-away zone and you never see them again. Hey, subscribe to Big Daddy Knows. Jeff Wayne saying adios.